But when the app download and I open it, I'm looking at me. This right here, this mug is what the profile is.
What?
And so he didn't match with some of his homeboys, and the conversations are like exchanging telephone numbers for the people he don't know. And then even for his homeboys, it was like a text now number that he's.
Ref, I tap out. I'm tapping out, ref. They're too tough for me. Dog. Let me out. Hey, welcome back, Motivation Nation. Welcome back. We're not going to waste no time. Let's hop right into it. The young lady has an issue here, and we're going to get into it, and we're going to give our commentary.
My boyfriend and I have been together for 5 years. We were together for 5 years. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count them up. Anywho,
60
he
months.
started like being weird. Like there was no shum-da-dum-dums, none of that. He started taking like 3 showers a day, and this man has never taken 3 showers a day in the 5 years that I've known him. So that's weird. And then his phone was like permanently glued to his hand. And he one of the people that don't do social media, so he doesn't usually have his phone. He's either at work, at home sleep, playing a game. These are like his daily activities. But now you taking showers 3 times a day and your phone is permanently glued to your hand when you're in that shower. So one day he leave the phone out. I know I should have went through it. I know. Because my grandma say, if you're not prepared to do nothing about it, let that man cheat in peace. I went to that phone. I go through like my initial like scan of the phone, but I don't really see nothing. So I go to the app store to figure out like what you've been downloading, whatever. And I see that you've downloaded and deleted particular dating apps. So I re-downloaded one.
Hey, ma'am, I got to send you one of these. But carry on, detective.
I'm fully prepared to see it. But when the app download and I open it, I'm looking at me. This right here, this mug is what the profile is.
What?
And so I go to the messages and I'm seeing that he's matched with some. He didn't match with some of his homeboys, and the conversations are like exchanging telephone numbers for the people he don't know. And then even for his homeboys, it was like a text now number that he's exchanging with these people.
Hey, man, your ex-boyfriend is sick. This is so sick. As you were talking, I wasn't even processing what you were saying. Now I just processed what you're saying. He's sick. Like this is legit sickness. Wow. Let me let you continue. My goodness.
Move on over to the text messages. What a text now app. So you're sending these people pictures of me in all my glory, and they're sending you pictures back. Okay, yeah, this motherfucker is gay as gay can be. Cool. So I didn't react immediately. I had decided that like
you didn't.
Serious enough. And I know that they say like the most dangerous time is when you're trying to leave somebody. So I plan to play the long game. I had already took pictures of everything I seen on my phone. I didn't let him know like what I had found out or anything like that. I just let
Wait. Whoa. I gotta stop the presses. Hang on. So this guy has now made a profile of you on a dating app. And he's sending men naked pictures of you so that men can send him naked pictures of themselves. And he's taking it a step further to send his homeboy naked pictures of you so that they could send him naked pictures of them. So not only is he sick, his friends are sick because they're looking at you on a dating app, knowing that you date him, looking at naked pictures of you, sending themselves naked back to who they think is his girlfriend. Man, what? Hey, man. Hey, ref, I tap out. I'm tapping out, ref. They're too tough for me. This is too much. I'm tapping out. I can't win this fight. I can't win. Hey, look, man. This is too much. This is too much for me. Jump down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. I don't know. Ref, get him off of me.
where it was. I had made arrangements for me to get my own spot and for me to go ahead and move out or whatever. I also went down to the police station and I gave them the um the photos that I took and I pressed charges because you're sending my nudes to people and it's highly, highly, highly illegal.
Very.
So this was right before the 4th of July. So we go over to his people party for the 4th of July and everything I'm doing is irritating this man, like irritating his soul. And I'm not doing anything out of the ordinary. But eventually he gets to howling, screaming, cussing. This man is calling me everything but a child of God. I'm sorry, I have some mind. Everything but a child of God. And finally I just screamed. I said, "You a punk. You as gay as they come." So before we went to the party, I had already called the police and told them where he was going to be because I knew that a warrant had been issued because I had all my ducks in a row. Okay, no Jeep. I knew that the warrant had been issued, so I already called him and told him exactly where we were going to be. So now you're hollering and screaming at me. You calling me everything but a child of God. I already let the tea spill that you a punk. His mom is yelling at me and was like, "Y'all need to chill. Y'all need to stop. Don't do this in my house." He's yelling at me, and you're yelling at me because I called your son a punk? But you know that I don't know, Wookie. Because
Hey, mama, get out of this. Hey, mama, get out of this. Your son on his way to jail. Get out of this. And I mean, you get out now. I don't want to disrespect no elder, but in this situation, it's warranted. Get out of this. This ain't your business. Your son is on some stuff right now, ma'am. This lady here is well composed to have been going through this. This is crazy. This is well composed. Maybe she has come to terms with it. Maybe she acted out. I'm going to let her finish. But she's well composed to have been dealing with something like this.
they tell their mama everything. The mama always hold all of the secrets. All of the secrets. In the midst of the
He
argument,
ain't tell his mama
this
that.
man is irate, like red in the face, chest puffed, like he's pissed. And in the midst of it, it's a knock on the door, and the laws come and get him and tell him that he's arrested for unlawful distribution of photos or something along those lines, whatever. They arrest him right then and there. All of his people is mad at me, dragging me on all of the socials, telling me that I ain't gonna never be shit. I ain't never had shit. He was the best thing to happen to me. And his mother is like, "You could have handled it a different way. We could have handled this in-house in the family. My body is out for the world to see. There was no other way to handle it. I don't get mad, I get even. You decided that you were going to play with me and my health. And I decided I was going to go the legal route. How am I wrong for that?"
Ma'am, listen, you ain't wrong. Let me tell you something. First of all, you're actually pretty generous and you're actually pretty nice because the way that you handle it was the right way to handle it. Don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. But there is a subsection of society that would have handled that totally different. And the mother wouldn't have even been having the opportunity to even have a conversation with you. They would have been printing up t-shirts for some people in this same situation because what he did is it's all kinds of wrong. It is so I can't even it took me a second to even comprehend what you were saying. Because I haven't heard of anything that ridiculous and that conniving. I haven't heard of anything that conniving. I'm sorry. I just haven't. I'm not look. To each its own as far as who it is that they want to lay down with, all of that. Look, I don't care about that because I'm not the bedroom police. And I don't care what a person is doing with another person. But the caveat to that is this. If you're going to be in a relationship with someone, that person that you're in a relationship with, that you claim to love and claim to care for, they have the right to know what it is that you're doing in the bedroom with other people. Especially if you're putting your life in jeopardy and now putting their life in jeopardy. That's not fair. And that is very selfish. And just be glad that this lady took the legal route to handle that. And as far as his family and his mother, it goes to show you he comes from a long line of scumbag and scumbaggery. It runs in the family and the bloodline. And the inkling that you had was a divine inkling, and you were able to get to the bottom of it and find out what you needed to find out before that relationship went further. I know you were there for 5 years, 60 months. I get it. But it didn't manifest itself into a marriage, children, and a bunch of financial obligations that you were going to have a much more difficult time getting out of than just the 5 years and the heartbreak. But what he did with you as far as sending the naked pictures out, that's just that. I mean, a price has to be paid for that. You don't do nobody like that. You don't send out pictures to nobody, especially unbeknownst to them. Just that's so unbecoming and it's so sick and it's such a scumbag move. And for the family, I would block them on all platforms and tell them, hey man, if y'all know what's good for you, don't bother me no more because you did the best, most diplomatic possible scenario. Because as I said, there's a subsection on this planet that would have not handled it as maturely as you did. And hopefully, the law takes good care of him and gives him exactly what it is that he signed up for. But the good news is that you moved on. This is disgusting. Hey man, anybody having to deal with this, my heart goes out to you. And I don't know what to say about something like that. I've never seen anything to that degree. That's just that guy's sick. That's all I can say. That's a sick individual. And I don't understand why people just don't want to be who they are. Why fake about it? If that's who you are, that's who you are. Just be who you are. Why fake? And why drag somebody else into it? And why dog somebody else out? Because that's the way that you feel and that's what you want to be. Be who you want to be. Hey, it's allowed. But anyway, look, y'all saw what I saw. You heard what I heard. I mean, like I said, this was too much for me. I had to tap out. I mean, I had to tap out. Some of these videos, y'all, it's too much. Hey, look, I don't know. Yeah, but y'all let me know what y'all think. I'll see you guys on the next one. Out.